India's External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar is in Qatar today. India and Qatar share historic and friendly relations which are marked by regular exchange of high-level visits. All right, let's go across to Dubai now. DD India's Vinod Kumar is joining us live from there. Vinod, India's External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar is in Qatar today. Tell us, first of all, the significance of the visit.
Minister Jaishankar's visit to Qatar comes at a very crucial time in India-Qatar relations and the overall geopolitics of this region. This visit follows the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Qatar earlier this year in February, and that was deemed as a diplomatic maneuver. And and we know that how the 8 Indian naval sailors were released from Qatar. Our Prime Minister had two visits with two meetings with the Qatar's Emir, one on the sidelines of COP28 and one on this February. This particular visit is set against a backdrop of several key developments between India and Qatar. The major one is that India's energy sector. India and Qatar has recently extended the deal of LNG imports from Qatar for another 20 years, starting from 2028. This deal was signed for $78 billion, and it is set on a favorable terms for India. India is set to save quite a lot of foreign exchange because of this deal. And this demonstrates the strategic importance that India plays with Qatar with respect to energy. And Qatar is also India's largest supplier of LNG to India. Almost 40% of Indian LNG is imported only from Qatar. And earlier this year, both nations have agreed to establish an investment joint task force to attract investment from Qatar. You know, Qatar is having the 10th largest sovereign wealth fund in the world. It's called QIA, Qatar Investment Authority. And they have already made investments in several sectors in India, mostly in infrastructure. They had made in telecommunication. Earlier in 2015, there was a set of 6 MOUs signed between India and Qatar. In continuation of that, QIA has invested in Airtel's African division, and we have several investments in India's port like Adani Enterprises. And overall trade between India and Qatar is also rising up. It's currently at $13.6 billion, and Qatar's and we have got a bit of exports to Qatar as well, like agriculture, copper, and all these stuff. And the significance of this particular visit has more to do with trade, with the geopolitics than the trade. You know how the West Asian situation is right now. The West Asian situation, there's a war going on between Israel and Palestine, and India has a strategic interest in this. What strategic interest? India has posed with an alternative to the Belt and Road Initiative of China by the name IMEC, India Middle East Economic Corridor. And for this to happen successfully in this region, peace in this region is functional. So we can see in this context, this is a very important visit.
All right, to get to the latest, External Affairs Minister is in Doha and his meeting is going on with the Qatar PM. All right, Vinod, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for your inputs.